Sairam students, I welcome all of you once again to the EVS 1 General Science session. So students, today we are going to start with the new topic, and the topic which we are going to start today, that is chapter number 25, Community Health and Hygiene. So before starting with the new lesson, let us try to understand what do you exactly mean by the community. So can you see students, in this picture a group of students are playing in a football, right? So this group of people, it is called as what? Community. So community, basically it is a place where group of people are living together and they are helping each other for the growth and the development. So basically the place where we are living right now, the place where we are living right now, that is also one of the community. Understood? So students, you all should be alert about the health and the hygiene. So now students, can you tell me that what are the things or what are the hygienic habits we have to follow in order to keep ourselves healthy? Can you guess what are the healthy habits we should follow to keep ourselves in the healthy condition? Yes. So can you see that to keep oneself healthy, we should bath on the daily basis? Before cooking the food, we have to wash the vegetable very carefully. We have to give water to the plants and the animal also. We have to drink water. Not only this, we have to brush our teeth on the regular basis, right? And after using washroom, you have to wash your hands thoroughly, and before eating also anything, we have to wash our hands thoroughly. So these are the certain hygienic habits we have to follow in order to keep ourselves healthy, right? So student, what are the things which are very important to maintain the good personal growth and the development? So you can see that over here, nutritious food. See, when I am talking about the nutritious food, it does not involve pizza, burger, etc. When we are talking about nutritious food, it involves homemade food. So whatever food we cook at home, it is called as what? Nutritious food. So it involves again the leafy vegetable and the fruit also. So whatever things we cook at home, it is called as what? Nutritious food. Nutritious food, the personal hygiene, the exercise, the pursuit of the hobbies. That means what? Everybody should have one hobby. It leads to the excellent health and the good personal development. So all these things should be there in one person in order to maintain good health condition. So just we take care of our own health, we must make efforts to ensure the good health for all. We can't be only selfish. You can't say that only I will keep my home clean. See, you have to keep the place where you are living that also clean. So like for example, wherever you are living, the surrounding area should be also clean. Okay, you can't throw garbage outside your home or in your colony or in your society. You have to throw the garbage only in the dustbin. So as we keep our home clean, like that only we have to keep our surrounding also clean, and we have to keep our roads also clean. So everyone in our society should be able to live the kind of the tension free and the happy life. So everybody deserves tension free and the happy life. Am I right? So in order to give tension free and the happy life to everyone, we have to follow our personal habits, right? So can you see that over here? Good community health and the hygiene can be achieved only with the help of habits of cleanliness and the good health. So the habits of cleanliness and the good health, they are the part of the individual, and individual are the part of the community. So if we follow all these habits, then ultimately the community health will also be increased. So can you see that students? Again, once again I am reminding you what are the personal habits, what are the cleanliness habit. So the cleanliness habits involve brushing your teeth. Cleanliness habit involves washing your hands before eating and after using the washroom, taking bath on the daily basis, washing vegetables and the fruits before eating, right? So these are the, and again using the proper sanitation, and do not use the toilets in the open spaces. So these are the personal cleanliness habit which we have to follow personally, right? And again students, most importantly, can you see that there are certain threats which threats the community health? There are certain danger which threats the community health. So what are the threats which affects the community health? So can you see that the pollution? So what do you mean by pollution? You all know that the water pollution, air pollution, then soil pollution. Okay, there are so many types of the pollution are there. So the pollution, even the soil sound pollution. So sound pollution, air pollution, water pollution, air pollution, these are the pollution. So they directly and indirectly affect the health of the individual as well as the society. Again, you can see the squalor. What do you mean by squalor? Squalor means what? Dirtiness. Dirtiness in the surrounding. So dirtiness in the surrounding also affects the health of the individual. Again, epidemic of infectious disease. Now what do you mean by epidemic? Like now, see, we all are taking online lecture because of the pandemic of the COVID-19, right? So COVID-19, it is the infectious disease, and that's the reason we are taking the online session, right? So what do you mean by the pandemic and the epidemic disease? If at the same time group of people are affected with the same disease, at the same time, if the group of people are affected with the same time with the same disease, then this is called as what? Epidemic of the disease, right? And addiction like what? Drinking, smoking, etc. So these addiction also affect the community health. And again, at the same time, insect borne disease. So what are the insect borne disease? Malaria, dengue, etc. They are the insect borne disease. So they all are threat to the community health. So who are threat to the community health? Pollution, squalor, epidemic of infectious disease, addiction, insect borne disease, they all are threat to the community health, right? So students, to nurture the community health is to protect the general public from such diseases and to make a happy and healthy life possible for all. So why we are nurturing the community health? We are nurturing community health in order to protect the general public. Why we put the lockdown? Government has put the lockdown for themselves or for our health? Government has had put the lockdown for ourselves. Just imagine that without lockdown, the people might roam here and there, and at the same time many people might get affected with the COVID-19 disease. And as lockdown was there, the government could save the life of many people. That means what? The community health, that doesn't mean that it is being selfish. The community health, the aim of the community health means what? The aim of the community health is to protect the general public from any type of the infection and to keep the general public happy and the healthy, right? And that's the reason we are taking so much efforts, right? And that's why student, we have to also support and cooperate the government. We shouldn't break any government law. So students, what are the importance of the community health? Why the community health is very, very important? Because the people of the people of our country are important factor in country's progress and the development. Okay, just imagine that if all the people they become ill, if they are suffering from the infectious disease, then the growth of the country will decrease, right? So in order to make the country's progress, the people's health is very important. If we are healthy, then we will be able to work more and more, and then eventually the company will get profit, that institute will get profit, and eventually our country will get the progress, right? So why community health is important? The community health is important because the people of the country are most important factor in the country's progress and the development. So students, people's health can be protected if they have. We can protect the people's health, but they under certain condition. People should follow certain condition, then only we can protect the person's health. So what are those conditions? The condition number 1, people should have the clean environment. So as we keep our house clean, we should keep our environment also clean. Second, nutritious food. Everybody should get the nutritious food, healthy food. We have to avoid the junk food. We have to focus on the homemade food only, right? And again, you can see that the safe drinking water. Suppose even in case if we are not able to receive the good water at our place, so we can either use the water filter to make the water safe for drinking, or we can boil the water. So boiling of the water and filtering of the water saves us from the different kind of the infection. And again, the good medical facility. Yes, this is most important. The good medical facility is very important in order to protect the people's health. Just imagine that without medical health, the people health condition will worsen. If somebody is not feeling well, then the hospital should be near to our area, the clinic should be near to our area, and most importantly, the hospitals and the staff and the facilities, they should be in the better condition. If the hospitals have the better facilities, then only our health will be improved. Otherwise, the person's health condition might get worsened. So what are the conditions, what are the things we have to do, how we can protect the people's health? So by keeping the clean environment, by providing the nutritious food, by giving the safe drinking water, good medical facilities, etc. Right? Not only this, students, the mass media. Mass media means what? Mass media means what? For example, television, radio, then the WhatsApp, etc. It is also now became the resource of the mass media, right? So the mass media are used under community welfare program. And why mass media is important? The mass media is important to educate the people, about the issues such as taking care of drinking water and the food. See, if we go and talk to the people and if we ask them to take care of themselves, they won't listen to us. If the mass media, if the television, if they watch certain things on the television, then people will listen very immediately. If we go and tell people that smoking is injurious to the health, they won't listen. If we show them the side effect of the smoking and the drinking, then people might understand. Are you getting my point over here? So the mass media is playing very important role under the community welfare program to educate the people about the issues such as drinking water and the food. Understood? So students, that's the reason people are urged in every possible way to keep their surrounding clean. And that's why in school also we conduct different type of the activity, and you must have seen that the different type of the slogan on the roadside also, so that people can see this and people can protect our surrounding. And you must have heard that if we spit in the public, then it is completely offense. So if government officer sees us while spitting into the public, then they make us fine. Okay, we have to pay the money as a fine, right? So it is a offense to spit in the public area. And why we have made this offense, and this is a legal offense. So the aim behind this ban is to prevent the spread of the disease, because you know that there are so many airborne diseases which might spread because of the spit, like COVID-19, tuberculosis, pneumonia, common cold, etc. They are spreaded because of the spit, right? So that's why the spitting has made offense in the public. And what is the aim of this ban? The aim of this ban is to prevent the spread of the disease. So students, did you understand whatever we have learned so far today? So let's recap once again, what do you mean by community? So we have learned that community means a group of people who are living in one place and who are interacting together and they are helping each other. What else we have learned? We have learned that it is necessary to be alert about our health and the hygiene. So what are the things which are important for excellent health and the good personality? Nutritious food, that means homemade food, personal hygiene, exercise, the pursuit of the hobby, they are very important for excellent health and the good personal development. And again student, we can't be very selfish. Just we take care of our own health, we must make effort to ensure good health for all. Everyone in our society should be able to live the kind of the tension free and happy free life. And that's why to make the society happy free, we have to make efforts to improve the community health. So what are the threats of the community health? So you can see that the pollution, squalor means what? Dirtiness in the surrounding, epidemic of the infectious disease, addiction, insect-borne diseases, they all are the threat to the community health, right? So how we can save the people's life? We can save the people's life by following ways. The first, by keeping the clean environment, by providing people nutritious food, by giving the safe drinking water, and by providing people good medical facility. So these are the four factors which are important for the personal health of an individual. And at the same time, the mass media is also playing important role under community welfare program to educate the people about the issues like taking care of the drinking water and the food, right? And that's the reason people are urged in every possible way to keep their surrounding clean. That's why it has become legal offense to spit in the public places. And the aim of this ban is to prevent the spread of the diseases. So that's why student, we have to follow the certain personal hygiene like waking up early in the morning, brushing your teeth, washing your hands after using the washroom and before eating anything, taking bath on the daily basis, using clean cloth, keeping your house clean, and at the same time not only your home, keeping your surrounding also clean and the roads also clean, right? So basically, like we keep our home clean, we have to keep our environment also clean. Okay, so students, we will stop here. We will continue this chapter in the next session. Bye bye, take care.